I just have this part.
Good
But
thing
once
they
I
got
go
those
out there,
cameras now.
she could say whatever happened. I snatched her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I be saying as men. When we are back to the world, like how, like, because I felt the same way. Should have snatched that shit.
Like, and then, you know, that's what's so crazy, but it's so good this camera's out now, whatever, in so many aspects, because let's say he did go outside, and, you know, he's like, you know, well, where's my food that she had in her hand or whatever, and he just snatched the food out of her hand. Like, he didn't put his hands on her, but he snatched the food out. She probably could easily write a report, call her. This is typically what they were doing anyway in the past, whatever. When I say they, just whoever done it in the past. Oh, call the cops. Oh, yeah, he hit me. You know, he knocked me down and snatched, took the food out, man, and like, but like now, use cameras footage. Like now, they got people walk around like this, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he hit me," and it's like, "All right, yeah, well, we got footage right here." So it sucks, dog, especially for a boy sitting up there waiting for his food, man.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like,
you think he could have got it any other way? His food?
Fuck no. I think
just putting hands on
any other way. I think any way he went, he was going to fuck the jail. Like, and this is what I find corny. And as men, we need to stand up for each other when it be this shit. And when I say as men all around, men, policemen, all type of men, because I even feel like when, say if he called Jakes, yeah, this bitch got him off of food, boom, 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 boom. Jake still kind of is with a post with the female. Well, let's just let her get out of here and boom, 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 boom. Now let's flip it. He came, she was at the door. He said, you know what, you ain't give me the tip. Bitch, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Police would have still told him, just give it a fool. Is it worth it? The tip, you already came out here, just give it a...
Well,
you see how it works
course,
different when it's like us on either side. It's not going to work in our favor.
Well, that's that. So now, I mean, now you start getting into the man-woman thing. I mean, like, well, that's why they say man's the king of the household, man's the king of the castle. There's certain responsibilities, rules, and regulations that men should abide by. You got to remember, women are fickle. Women just, one minute they happy, next minute they sad. One minute they delivering food, next minute they taking it back. Like, yo, men don't move accordingly like a woman. So you can't put us, and we don't drop down that fast, that quick over bitch shit. Like, we just ain't gonna do it. So that's why, like you said, if the police came, they would be like, yo, come on, dog. Like, you know, excuse me, sir. Like, you do typically talk to the man because more often than not, we're supposed to be, should be more level-headed. We shouldn't be sitting up there petty. Like, women, you know, women could be more petty. Like,
right,
oh, yeah, this is, I want to do it like that.
If I want my food, I'm not petty. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's at them time, she need to be scolded. Like, most women do shit because they feel that way. Like, if she would have felt he would have came the fuck downstairs, she would have never did it. She would have never spoke to that man like that. And that's what I mean, even in women speaking like that. They speak like that because they feel we should remain. And that's what I'm saying. Just say, for instance, you in the store, you just copping something. You know, just say you and a woman do have a disagreement. You ain't like she would say, all right, cool, I'm done with you. Let me find somebody else. She keep going. What is this stop?
Man, like you said, you do have to take the high road. You just got to be like, listen, why am I sitting up here arguing with a female over what? Like, what am I going to gain?
And that's not good.
And what is she going to gain?
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, to where she do it, get away with shit. She teach her daughter to do it to get away. And at all costs, it just keep fucking generation of men. At no cost do a generation get to be, yo, nah, cool, we just ain't with that. And that's what I'm trying to say. Even when, I don't know, you probably seen it when they be having this shit like, a dude, he'd be going in on his girl, and then see how many people would stop and say something to the dude.
Oh yeah, I've seen shit like that. Yeah. I've seen that. Yep, on YouTube. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. Those are real things where if I'm rashing on my chick, everybody's like, damn, you don't think you should calm down? But if she's illing on me, this shit is comedy. This shit is cool.
Right.
Go, woman. Yeah, don't take this man's shit.
Right.
When do we have a voice? Like, I heard some shit the other day that was so ill. We can't even speak as men. If you speak as a man, they say, then you mad aggressive. I'm a fucking man. I'm not supposed to be feminine. There's nothing about me that was supposed to be feminine.
I'm with you all day. I mean, and you shouldn't be bowing down, but also you like having a level head don't mean that you bowing down either. Like, you know, you just what's going to hurt a female more if she's sitting there wanting to argue with you. So if you want to sit up there and argue, now you're giving her what she wants. I'm sitting up here going back and forth, tit for tat with the female. Oh, nah, well, like, yeah, your hair ain't braided. Oh, yeah, well, your feet still whatever. Like, I'm going back. Versus, you can have all that negative energy. I'm out of here. What you think on... I'm not hurting myself, but she's hurt.
We don't come from a community where that shit not. We come from a destructive community of black men and black women. So 9 out of 10, shit is just not like nah. When you really, and I done seen most men that are, yo, I'm cool, I ain't going through that shit with that bitch do more shit. She do more shit than she would do to the nigga that she knows smack the shit out of her. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. At what point do men just get to say, hey, yo, stop what the fuck you doing? Whatever it might be. It ain't even about putting your hands, but it's like men is men. Anytime we move, it's toxic masculinity. Yeah. It's something, yo, this motherfucker's aggressive. Like men are supposed to be like that. Like I tell people when if a woman's around, she hit me and you go at it. I don't take nothing in because we two fucking men.
Right.
This is how we talk when we speak to each other.
Right.
I speak to you in a way, you speak back in a way.
Right.
I don't take it no way because I'm a man and you're a man. You understand what I'm saying? But
you can just get slapped. No.
Right.
Oh, I could just get slapped.
But then we have a female, it's like, oh, you just going in on it. You know what I'm saying? And I be saying, like, a lot of shit go from men not being in the home of females not being able to take direction.
You know, it's funny, right? Because I with that said, right, I agree with all of that. And it is tough, especially being a man, whatever, especially when it comes like you said, if a female's at a house beating on a man, the cops come, they usually taking the man out, right? But here's something else, right, that I've often had conversations with females about too, is how a lot of females, especially, I would say the last 30, 40 years heavy, but at least the last 10, 15, like where's the last 20, 30, anyway. Yeah, like we could do what men can do, equal rights. And I'm not for, against, I'm not saying, okay, have it as you will. Like, oh, can women join the army? If you fit, you able to do it, okay. Want to be a fireman? Yeah, oh, equal pay, equal. All right, love it, all of that. So this is my whole thing, right? It's so ironic that women fight for some stuff, but some other stuff they won't leave alone. So like you said, that would be one of those cases. But before I delve right into like the case you just brought up, the one we just discussed, I threw this one out. So when they say a ship is sinking, save what? The women and children. A house is on fire. What you supposed to do? What? Save the women and children, right? So men supposed to go down with the ship, so to speak, right? So now when you start throwing out, well, wait a minute, we fighting for equal rights. First one out the door, first one off the boat. You know what I mean? Like, so is it survival of the fittest? So that's why I used to say, just conversating with some of my female friends, family members. But I would bring stuff up like that. Like, you can't have it both ways. Is it all or nothing? Is it how you can sit up there and be like, oh, okay.
Breaking the crib, you should go get the shotgun.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
You should be the first one to the gun. You shouldn't be looking for me to protect that.
It's funny how they would stand up, or have these movie articles, podcasts, whatever, like, oh yeah, women are just as strong as men. Women could do it all, and like give women all of the same rights men have. Okay, I ain't fighting, I ain't debating none of that. Okay, have it. Now, shouldn't that encompass those things? Like you said, okay, should I walk on the side with the car might hit somebody? Or just whoever's walking, come out the store first, walk that way. Like, how much other men still have to think about the idea of what pertains to a female? And obviously, I would still say, a man should be a man, but that's what's so ironic, because like you said, that goes into...
If they want these equal rights, then you have to be held accountable. So it's like when you're a female and you say, well, we equal and I do, then when you move, it should be a bunch of moving females. It shouldn't be moving men. It should be some bras that you called and all y'all move this shit. Like, that's women being equal. Mm-hmm. Your fucking toilet broke, I'm gonna call these females to fix my toilet. Yeah. That's equal shit. Yeah. Like the women that say that, you shouldn't need a man for shit then. Yeah. Everything that you do should evolve around women.
Yeah, we gotta shovel the driveway. You gotta shovel. Yeah. So
you should be doing all this shit.
But now
these are the things that they don't want.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, but now, in all honesty,
speak up like a man.
No, but that's good. No, that's a good point, because that's what I was saying. Like, so when stuff like that happens, and I see what you're saying with the frustration, especially about dealing with women and how how can you, or what's the right way to? Like you said, if you yelling at him, then it's like, okay, yo, this dude's abusive or whatever. Like, it's almost like you said, they're this fragile flower that a man can't maneuver or dance around but a certain way, understandably so. But then in return, it's not the same. So which is it? I mean, you could...
Because there's definitely more toxic women than there are toxic men. That's a fact.
I mean, I don't know that. I don't see no facts on that.
That's a fact.
You think there's more toxic women?
Because there's more women than men.
Than are more toxic. I don't give a fuck how many more women. I mean, you listen to what you say. I mean, like, you got to think about your grandmama ain't toxic. My grandmama ain't toxic. You know what I mean? So women and men.
I remember somebody said that, right? Somebody really said that, and that shit always stood. A couple years ago, a motherfucker said, "Yo, is black men." That's what I mean. We hold the woman over us so dearly. So the women in our life we hold that way. And when he was saying it, it was like how we are quick to say fuck the black man. It's always fuck the father, but I love my mother. You never really hear a person say my mother was a piece of shit.
That's probably from people that was around their mother and not their father. Like, I doubt them to hear that from they grew up with their pop.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people that grew up with their mother. Their mother was a piece of shit. It don't matter how much she loved you. You can look at her traits and say, nah, she was a piece of shit, or she was whatever. Everybody has this image to where when I speak about something, and this is why I think as black people, we don't heal from shit. Because we always try to portray some other shit. It's like whoever was a piece of shit, and that's what I mean. If a father's a piece of shit, we don't mind saying he was a piece of shit. He could have been in the life. Nah, fuck that nigga. But we never say that about